Keep your spine straight. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in. Hold it there. Oh. 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 Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram Yo antah pravishya mama vachamimam prasuptam सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम् प्राणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम् ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः अथ गीताध्यानम् ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणी भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनी अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तकः केशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधना बोधितम् लोके सज्जन षट्पदैरहरहः ते पीयमानं मुदा भूयाद् पंकजं कलिमलप्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुल्लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थित तद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तन्न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः। अथ तृतीयोऽध्यायः कर्मयोगः। श्रीभगवानुवाच सदृशं चेष्टते स्वस्याः प्रकृतेर्ज्ञानवानपि प्रकृतिं यान्ति भूतानि निग्रह किं करिष्यति। Pranams to the Lord. Pranams to all the Mahatmas in tonight's Gita session. We are in third chapter, 33rd verse we have seen. We are seeing different aspects of Karma Yoga and how one is bound to the fruit of action or not. And why certain people do certain kinds of action is what we have seen. In the meanwhile, we were seeing also the grammar aspect of Sanskrit, wherein more or less we have completed all the vibhaktis of more or less commonly ending sounds like akaranta pullinga or akaranta strilinga or ikaranta strilinga, dirgha or rasva or ukaranta. We have seen more or less. Then in the dhatu aspect, we saw how a present tense would be, how a past tense and a future tense would be. So today we will touch something called as Prerana. Like how do you request a person to do a certain action, or how do you order it? Like we get some verses, na? Yudhyasva, tasmat uttishta kamteya. So what was that? Because it's not following our pathati or it is not vandate, it's not following that. Then what is that we are going to see today? So eventually we will be seeing that after a brief pattern now we are going to fix so that we don't forget our vibhakti, our Sanskrit, what we have learned. So as a matter of practice, what we are going to do, we are going to like now 10 minutes of the class have gone in chanting the Dhyana Shloka and just a brief of what we have seen. We'll spend another 10 minutes from here onwards in the class to pick up 3 or 4 shabdas and the 2 dhatu forms, Patha and Vanda dhatu, Atmanipadan, to chant their 3. So this part of chanting of a shabda and a dhatu, we call it as Ratnam. Ratnam means there is no other choice, but you have to keep on chanting that to remember it. Yeah? So we are going to do the Ratnam aspect. And how it is done today, I will lead. Then next class onwards, you all can practice Sanka. And we will give one shabda or a dhatu to one person who want to volunteer. And that person will lead the Ratnam. So in Ratnam, what is important is our pronunciations have to be perfect. So our Shabda Rupavali and Dhatu Rupavali book will now come into our use. And because Sanskrit is not, we are not speaking through Sanskrit. So we will tend to forget. So Ratnam will help us to, keep revisiting it compulsorily because given on our own, probably after homework time, we may not do the homework. Ideally, every day you should spend some 10 minutes every day to do your own Ratnam. But at least in the class, we'll spend some 10 minutes in Ratnam. So what we'll do in the Ratnam today, of course, a Patha and Vanda Dhatu, we will take, hold your Dhatu Rupavali. In the Shabda Rupavali, what we will have is, we have done Deva Shabda, correct? In Napunsaka, we have done Phalam or Vanam. You have written Phalam Shabda or Vana Shabda?
Phalam, I think.
You have written Phala? Okay, so if you have taken Phala, we will take Phala Shabda. And in Akaranta, you have taken Rama or Mala?
Mala.
Mala.
Mala. So
Mala.
we keep Mala. And in Dirghikaranta, of course, it is Nadi Shabda we have taken. Correct? So today we will do chanting of Deva Shabda, Phala Shabda, Mala Shabda, and Nadi Shabda. Okay, so 4 we will do chanting today. And Path Vanda dhatu, Vartaman, Bhavishyat, and Bhutka. And then we will add one more form of it called as Prerana before we go into our regular class. Okay, so when this Ratnam part comes, how we have to do, please pay attention. I'll be chanting for today. You all chant in your mute along with me. Akaranta pullinga deva shabdaha devah devah devau devaha prathama devam devau devan dvitiya devena devabhyam devaihi tritiya devaya devabhyam devebhyah chaturthi देवात् देवाभ्यां देवेभ्यः पंचमी देवस्य देवयोः देवानां षष्ठी देवे देवयोः देवेषु सप्तमी हे देव हे देवौ हे देवाः संबोधन अकारांत नपुंसकलिंगी फल शब्दः फलं फले फलानि प्रथमा फलं फले फलानि द्वितीया फलेन फलाभ्यां फलैः तृतीया फलाय फलाभ्यां फलेभ्यः चतुर्थी फलात् फलाभ्यां फलेभ्यः पंचमी फलस्य फलयोः फलानां षष्ठी फले फलयोः फलेषु सप्तमी हे फल हे फले हे फलानि संबोधन आकारांत स्त्रीलिंग माला शब्दः माला माले मालाः प्रथमा मालां माले मालाः द्वितीया मालया मालाभ्यां मालाभिः तृतीया मालायै मालाभ्यां मालाभ्यः चतुर्थी मालायाः मालाभ्यां मालाभ्यः पंचमी मालायाः मालयोः मालानां षष्ठी मालायां मालयोः मालासु सप्तमी हे माले हे माले हे मालाः संबोधन ईकारांत स्त्रीलिंग नदी शब्दः नदी नद्यौ नद्यः प्रथमा नदीं नद्यौ नदीः द्वितीया नद्या नदीभ्यां नदीभिः तृतीया नद्यै नदीभ्यां नदीभ्यः चतुर्थी नद्याः नदीभ्यां नदीभ्यः पंचमी नद्याः नद्योः नदीनां षष्ठी नद्यां नद्योः नदीषु सप्तमी हे नदी हे नद्यौ हे नद्यः संबोधन we will pick up this 4 till we get used to it and then one by one we will change. So by next week, if you remember Deva Shabda and come, it will be good. Like last week's Shabda was Asmat Shabda to memorize and come. I hope that part I will ask later. We have done or not. So at least this. And now next week, Deva Shabda, please do and come. 2 means memorize Deva Shabda and come. Now let's go for the Dhatu Rupavali aspect. परस्मैपदी पठ धातु वर्तमान कालः पठति पठतः पठन्ति पठसि पठथः पठथ पठामि पठावः पठामः भूतकाल अपठत् अपठता अपठन् अपठः अपठतम् अपठत अपठम् अपठाव अपठाम भविष्यत्काल पठिष्यति पठिष्यतः पठिष्यन्ति पठिष्यसि पठिष्यथः पठिष्यथ पठिष्यामि पठिष्यावः पठिष्यामः आत्मनेपदी वंद धातु वर्तमान काल वंदते वंदेते वंदन्ते वंदसे वंदेथे वंदत्वे वंदे वंदावहे वंदामहे भूतकाल अवंदत अवंदेताम अवंदन्त अवंदथाः अवंदेथाम अवंदध्वम् अवंदे Avandavahi, avandavahi. Bhavishyat Vandishyate, vandishyete, vandishyante, vandishyase, vandishyete, vandishyadve, vandishye, vandishyamahe, vandishyavahe, vandishyamahe. So till here we have seen. Probably if we have not revisited today, might be like when something big thing has happened. Not to worry, we'll get used to it. And then we get these words, and then we would be able to identify them in Gita very easily. Then we will know the importance of it. Okay. Now today we will fill up one more aspect. It is called Prerana. So we have written Vartaman Kala, then we have written Bhutkala, Bhavishyat now you write Prerana. And our same three columns will be there, like Ekavachan, Dvivachan, and Bahuvachan. And the three rows will be there, which will be our Pratham Purush, Madhyam Purush, and Uttam Purush. Okay. So our Patha, Dhatu, Prerana. So Prerana, may you please, now your Patha is read or study. So may you please read. How you will say to him? Pathatu. Sanskritam pathatu. So, like you read or you study pathatu. Who? Pratham Purush Ekvachan. To her, to him, to Rama, to Sita, to any third person. You want to request, please do this. Likhatu, please write. Upavishatu, please sit. Gachhatu, please go. So like that, we have taken pathadhatu. So we ekvachan pathatu. Written. Tu is rasva, pathatu. Then pathatam. May you both read. Gachhatam. May you both go. Likhatam. May you both write. Pathatam. Then may you all pathantu, likhantu, gachantu, khadantu, pibantu. May you all eat, may you all drink. So we got our first line of Pratham Purush. Pathatu, pathatam, pathantu. May he, she. For the third person you are saying. For he, she, for whoever. May he do, may Rama do, may Sita do, whoever's name you want to put. It is a third person. Third person for us is Pratham Purush. Okay. So our first row is complete. Now we go to the second row. Second row is our Madhyam Purush. When the person is right in front of you, and that is our, for you, you have to say. You know? The person who is right in front of you, by using you have to do this. So this particular word, now the word is patha, without that halanta. When we write the dhatu, we put patha and tha halanta, but pronounce it patha dhatu. But now in this, madhyam purush, ekvachan, patha is without halanta. So you will get this so many times in Gita. Yudhyasva, gaccha, vada. So the whole dhatu is kept as it is without the halanta. Is you do it, whatever is the order. You speak, you go, you read. So without the halanta, but pronunciation is same as the dhatu. Like patha dhatu with halanta. But you want to say you study, you read, patha. Patha, you are writing full without the halanta. Clear? Patha. Then pathatam. The previous one was pathatam. Now this is pathatam. Both of you please read. You please study. Both of you. Then pathata. Ta is full without the halanta. Pathata. Okay. Now for me. Pathani, may I read? May I do? Gachani, may I go? It's like a request. Or sometimes depending on the order also and your facial expression. Gacha, gacha. Means you better go. It's not request that may you please go. So sometimes this prerana can be as a request. It can also be the order that, or you are angrily saying also can come into this, or you are saying it with authority also can come into this. So patani, may I study? Pathava, maybe both, and patham. Okay. Now, why not to get confused? I'll give you one small trick for this is just see your bhutkala. In bhutkala, see apathatam, apathatam, apathava. See the dvivachan in bhutkala. So only the a part is removed. Then you get pathatam, pathatam, pathava is prerana. When you are adding a to it, it has become bhutkal. Dvivachan part you follow. Then you'll get somewhere to hold it, right? That what is a similarity. Then see the Madhyam Purush Bahuvachan. Apathata. Then our Prerana Madhyam Purush Bahuvachan. Pathata. Then Bhutkal Uttam Purush Bahuvachan. Apathama. In Prerana Uttam Purush Pathama. Okay. So these are the similarities in the entire column of Dvivachan and the Bahuvachan of Madhyam Purush and Uttam Purush. Between the Bhutkala and the Prerana, the is making the difference. Rest is there is slight difference where you will have to remember. So when we focus like this and find our own clues, it will not be too much for us to, oh, I've got so many grids to memorize. No, we'll have to figure out one smart way to memorize this. Okay. So because this is a new one and it is fresh in our minds, I'll insist that this dhatu you memorize and come next week. Pathatu, pathatam, pathantu. Patha, pathatam, pathata. Pathani, pathava, pathama. Okay, this much to memorize and come. By memorizing, when in Gita we will get now the orders or requests from Krishna to Arjuna, we will be able to identify this. So this was our Parasmepad Dhatu, Patha. Same side, now we will complete the Atmanepad, which is our Vanda Dhatu. Okay, so Vanda Dhatu, same 3 columns, which is Ekvachan, Dvivachan, Bahuvachan, and same 3 rows, which is our Pratham Purush, Madhyam Purush, and Uttam Purush. So now the first row, Prerana, Prerana, first row, Pratham Purush, Ekvachan, Vandatam, Vandatam, Vandetam, Vandetam, Vandantam, Vandantam. Okay? Vandatam, Vandetam, Vandantam. Now we go for the Madhyam Purush. Madhyam Purush, Ekvachan, Vandasva, Labhasva, Yudhasva. Got the words now. So it's Vandasva, where Krishna is saying, you do it. So this word, Vandasva, from this we should be able to link, now bring the Gita, where we have got a similar thing. So for Atmanepadi, so then we come to know that Yudhyasva, so Yudha is a Atmanepadi. So whenever this comes Swa, Vandasva, so this is you singular, Ekvachan, you do it, whatever. So now I have Vandasva, may you bow down. It's a request. Oh, Vandasva, bow down. It can be an order and it can be a request also, depending upon the tone it has uttered in. Then Vande Tham. The first one was Vande Tam, Ta Alpa. Now in this it is Vande Tham. Tham, not Tam, Tham, Mahaprana. So Pratham Purush, Dvivachan was Vande Tam, Alpa Prana. Now, Madhyam Purush Dvivachan is Vande Tham. So, Vandasva, Vande Tham, Vandadhvam. Okay. Now, the last line, the Uttam Purush, Vandai, not Vande. If you say Vande, it will be our Vartaman Kal. Vartaman Kal Uttam Purush equation. This is not Vande, Vandai. So pronunciation also should be very crisp and clear and should not confuse the listener. Vandai. And it's not Vande, Vandai. Then Vandavahai. It's not Vandavahe. Vandavahe will be a Vartaman Kal. Vandavahai. Hai should come. And then Vandamahai. Hai. Two matras on top. Hai kim. So Vandai, Vandavahai, Vandamahai. How does this will sound? Vandatam, Vandetam, Vandantam, Vandantam, sorry. Vandasva, Vandetam, Vandadvam, Vandai, Vandavahai, Vandamahai. Okay. Same thing you compare the Bhutkal with the Dvivachan aspect of that center column. Vandeta, over here Vandeta. Vandetha, over here Vandetha. Vandavahi, it is there. So it is over here Vandavahi. So there is a difference. So find out that similarity and go with it. Then over here, Avandanta in the Bahuvachan. Then, no, it's not similar. Avandanta. Then Avandadvam, sorry. Then Vandatvam. So now in this, we have got three similarities, two in the Dvivachan and one in the Bahuvachan, Madhyapur. So something like this to hold our attention and the difference, what it could be, so that the words don't look foreign to us. So now your dhatu rupavali. So when I had asked you to make a notebook, we had said from first you make like this the Shabda Rupavali, and from back of the notebook we said you make a Dhatu Rupavali. Correct? We had asked to make like this. So now from today onwards, your notebook should look like this. One side you have Patha and one side you have Vanda. Is this visible? Is this visible?
Yes.
Okay. So your notebook should look like this. That at a glance, you have Atmanepat and Parasmaipat on that same side of the page. So when we are chanting or when we have a doubt, when we glance, we get a clear picture. Otherwise, we have to keep turning pages. And in your office, in your kitchen, in your bedroom, in your bathroom, you stick this for a few days. So when you are combing your hair, you are just glancing over there and chanted it off. It doesn't take 2 minutes. It doesn't take 2 minutes. When you are cooking on that cabinet, it is there. It doesn't take 2 minutes. On your office desk, you've come and sat in your office. It doesn't take 2 minutes. Your lunch break in your office, it doesn't take 2 minutes. As you are about to leave your office, just quickly answer, what to do? Just quickly. Doesn't take, don't spend much time onto it. Even on your car dashboard, you can keep. You're waiting at the traffic, time is not wasted. So one post-it, and that post-it you divide into half. One side you have written these four, other side you have written these four. Patha and Vanda. And no need to write Ekvachan, Dvivachan, Bahuvachan, no need to write Pratham. Just write these 9. Because now by that time we are knowing what is in the grid. When we are memorizing. In our notebook, we should write. But when we are making a post-it, post-its are our quick reference. So common frequenting at the bathroom mirror. So morning you are brushing your teeth, instead of having some thought, Patami is going on in the mind. What is it? Oh, where it is Patami, where it is Patani. What is the similarity in this? So even if you have not memorized, but your eyes are going through it, it will come in the mind. So this week project is we are doing our Prerana for Patha Dhatu. Bonus is if Vanda Dhatu, if also you can memorize and come, it's a bonus. But at least Patha Dhatu should come. And Deva Shabda, everybody should know. Okay, are we clear on today's thing? Anybody has doubts so far?
I have a doubt. Under what circumstances Parasmaipadi and Alpanepadi use? Is there a Parasmaipadi for Vanda Dhatu?
No.
Why only?
Okay, so this is our first class we should go. In our first class, we said that by looking at a dhatu, we won't be able to recognize whether this is a parasmaipadi or whether this is a atma. When the form is kept, okay, you have heard labhante. Then from that you will realize, oh, labha dhatu is not a parasmaipadi, it's a atmanepadi. Looking at a dhatu, we would not be able to recognize. So it is just the pattern where the grammar rules are that some dhatus are put into parasmai, some dhatus are put into atmanepad. But something like kru dhatu, they are both parasmaipad and atmanepad, which are called udhaipad. So Vanda dhatu will never go as Vandami. Vanda dhatu will always be Vande only. Patha dhatu will never go as Pathe. It will always be Pathami. So it is how much dhatus we listen to and their formations we listen to, we will be able to segregate it. By looking at a dhatu, suddenly a new dhatu you've come across in an original form, you will not be able to guess which dhatu that is. Have I answered your question, Ramakrishnan?
Yeah. So if it is a Karmavachi, we can't use Parasmaipadi, is that right? So with
If it is a
Karmavachi, see, Maya, if it is a Karmavachi,
I didn't understand.
Karmavachi, it's okay. Are we supposed to use only Alpanepadi with Karmavachi?
Karmavachi means what you mean? I didn't know.
Passive sentence. Passive.
No.
It's okay.
Not like that. I think you are mixing Shabda with the Dhatu. Shabda Rupavali will go for all the noun forms. Dhatu Rupavali is going for all the verb forms.
Yeah. Okay, it's okay. Thanks. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Any more questions? Clear? Okay. Now, who has memorized Asmat Shabda and Kam? Anybody? Anybody has memorized? Nobody?
Aham avam vayam. Aham avam vayam.
Prathama.
Aham avam vayam prathama.
Mam ma.
Am ma avam
No.
now asman naha.
Dvitiya.
That is Dvidiya. Maya, sorry, Mam.
Maya, correct. Maya,
Maya
avabhyam,
avabhyam
asmabi,
asmabi.
tritiya.
Mahyam tritiya, mahyam me avabhyam asmabhyam chaturthi.
Very good.
Mat avabhyam asmat. Mama me
Panchami. Very good.
Panchami. Mama me avabhyam
No.
now asmagam naha.
Asmabhyam. Asmakam, sorry. Asmakam naha shashti.
Shashti. Then Mai Avayoho Asmasu.
Asmasu. Saptam. Excellent, Radhakrishnan ji.
Thank you.
Yay. Lovely. Excellent. Anybody else has done? Okay. So now there will be pile up, no? Now Deva Shabda also you have to do and Asmat Shabda also you have to do, right? Okay. But anyways, next week's homework is Deva Shabda. So even if you have not done Asmat Shabda, don't forget to do the Deva Shabda. Otherwise, there will be snowball effect. So now only the Asmat Shabda, no, leave Asmat Shabda, but do Deva Shabda very well and come. Okay. So why I said Asmat Shabda first? Because many times Lord is saying Mat, Mai, Mam, May. You know, May. It is coming again and again. The Vibhaktis, we will hear that in Gita. So we took Asmat Shabda first, rather than the Deva Shabda. Because Lord is continuously saying that. Mam, Mai. Is it familiar? Mama. So many times, no? He's saying that. Aham. Vam sarva papebhyah. So, Vam, if you say, then how we have said Ma, like that. So when we do Asmat Shabda, Yushmad is like a similar one. Then Yushmad is going to become easy. So this Asmad Yushmad, both Lord and Krishna are talking to each other with this Asmad Yushmad Shabda too many times. But at least from the Lord we should start. So Aham is Lord over here, and we should. But anyways, Deva Shabda is also good to start with. So those who have not done, please at least do Deva Shabda and come next week. And for Prerana, Patha Dhatu should be there. Vanda is a bonus, but Patha should be there. Why, if we don't do, when that comes, we will not be able to enjoy the verses. Then it will be like any other class. We've got too many classes on Gita of such great Mahatmas and in such beautiful ways that they are teaching. So then no point in joining this. Then, yes, of course, this is a chanting class. We will focus on pronunciations. But that little Sanskrit, little bit, I'm not saying going to be not, we are not going to become grammarian. I'm just going to give you one skeletal and a very superficial view of Sanskrit so that we can enjoy. We are doing now Ramayana and Valmiki. So when this Anushtup Chandas and all, when simple, Valmiki ji has written in such simple language. So we'll be able to enjoy Ramayana. We'll be able to enjoy small things. So please do this much. Now let's go ahead. At least one or two verses we should see today. We are going to do verse number 34. Okay, two volunteers. Good, Sumita Bhateja ji, you are not spending time to raise your hand. I like that confidence. Excellent. Well done. Okay, Sumita ji and Sri Vidya ji. The 34th one. Indriyasyendrasyarthe.
इन्द्रियस्य इन्द्रियार्थे
Indriyasyendrasyarthe. Sye.
इन्द्रियस्येनिन्द्रियार्थे
Okay, you repeat after me. Indriyasyen.
ओके इन्द्रियस्येन
Dri.
द्रि
Yasyarthe.
यस्यार्थे
Indriyasyendrasyarthe.
इन्द्रियस्येन
Indriyasyen.
इन्द्रियस्येन इन्द्रियार्थे
Indriyartha is not there because Sandhi has become Syen over there. Indriyasyen Driyasyarthe.
इन्द्रियस्येन इन्द्रियार्थे
Don't say Indriyarthe. Start with Dri.
ओके ओके इन्द्रियस्येन्द्रियस्यार्थे
Much better, but Sye should come now. Indriyasyendrasyarthe.
इन्द्रियस्येन्द्रियस्यार्थे
Okay, first word is what? E, correct? You can read that. Next
Yeah.
alphabet is what? N, half N. So E plus half N is in.
In.
Okay. The next word is Dri.
Yes.
Do you see?
Yeah.
Then the next, not word, I mean alphabet. The next alphabet is Y. Do you see
Yeah.
that?
Yes.
The next alphabet is half sa Y with the eki matra, CA. Do you read
Seer.
that?
Seer.
Then after that, the half alphabet is N.
Right.
So what has happened now? In, Dri, Ya, Sien.
Right.
Okay. Now, after that is what? Is it E over there?
No, Dri.
Correct. So, in, Dri, Ya, Sien, Dri.
Yes.
So,
Got
you
it.
say this much now. In, Dri, Ya, Sien, Dri.
Indriyasyan Dri.
CA, not Sia. CA. Eki matra is there, no? Sia.
Se.
Siendri.
Sendri. Sendri.
Again. So now you say so much. Indriya Siendri. Say so much.
Indriyasendri.
Hold it over there. This much is clear.
Yeah.
No doubt over here. Now what is remaining? Ya, Syar, The. Yes, Syar, The. Ya will have a pressure because Sya is a conjunct. So there is a Dvitva over there. Indriyasyendriyasyarthe.
Indriyasendriyasyarthe.
That's it. You practice this much. Shri Vidyaji.
इन्द्रियस्येन्द्रियस्यार्थे
Ragadveshau vyavasthitau.
रागद्वेषो व्यवस्थितौ
रागद्वेषौ व्यवस्थितौ
Dveshau. Ga is a dvitva over there. Ragadveshau vyavasthitau.
रागद्वेषौ रागद्वेषौ व्यवस्थितौ
Tayornavashamagachet. At half the we should stop. Tayornavashamagachet.
तयोर्नवशमागच्छ
Gachet. Cha is there. On cha
Yeah.
there is eki matra.
Yeah.
And after that there are double ta tau. Correct. Of that only half ta we are taking and pausing. Gachet. Ta half. Halanta. Tayornavashamagachet.
तयोर्नवशमागच्छेत्
Correct.
तयोर्नवशमागच्छेत्
So half ta is gone. Balance is tau. So we start from tau now. Tau hyasya paripanthinau.
त्वोह्यस्य त्वोह्यस्य
Not twau. Not twa. There is no twa. It is ta. So tau. Not twau. Tau.
तौहस्य
Not
परिपन्थि
hasya. It is not her. It is her with the ya. Hyasya.
Okay. तोह्यस्य परिपन्थिनो
Correct.
सौह्यस्य परिपन्थिनौ
Very good. Indriyasyendriyasyarthe ragadveshau vyavasthitau.
इन्द्रियस्येन्द्रियस्यार्थे रागद्वेषो व्यवस्थितौ
Very good.
इन्द्रियस्येन्द्रियस्यार्थे रागद्वेषौ व्यवस्थितौ
तयोर्नवशमागच्छेत् तौ ह्यस्य परिपन्थिनौ
तयोर्नवशमागच्छेत
Ahaha.
तो
Gacheta will not happen. It is halantata. Gachet.
okay. तयोर्नवशमागच्छेत् यस्य
Tau,
परिपन्थ
tau, tau. Tau is there now.
oh sorry
Gachet. Only half the has gone.
yes.
Tayornavashama gachet. Tau hyasya paripanthinau.
तयोर्नवशमागच्छेत् तो ह्यस्य परिपन्थिनो
Good.
तयोर्नवशमागच्छेत् तौ ह्यस्य परिपन्थिनौ
Go for the full verse.
इन्द्रिय sorry इन्द्रियस्येन्द्रियस्यार्थे
Endriya, no. Indriyasyendriya.
sorry इन्द्रियस्येन्द्रियस्यार्थे रागद्वेषो व्यवस्थितौ तयोर्नवशमागच्छेत् तो ह्यस्य परिपन्थिनो
Very good. Well done.
Thank you, Guruji.
इन्द्रियस्येन्द्रियस्यार्थे रागद्वेषौ व्यवस्थितौ तयोर्नवशमागच्छेत् तौ ह्यस्य परिपन्थिनौ
Very good. So, as usual, we will do now the Padacheda. Padacheda means how to break the words. Okay. Indriyasya, like how it is sounding. Phalasya, Vanasya, Devasya. So, what vibhakti it will be? Shashti. Shashti ekvachan. Okay. So, of apostrophe S. Indriyas. Not plural Indriyas. Indriya with apostrophe S. Indriya is senses, sense organs. Indriyasya. Okay, first. Then another Indriyasya. Man man ki baat hai, jan jan mein aisa hai. So when we stress, when we want to stress a particular thing, it's repeated twice. So that's why Indriyasya, Indriyasya, it is repeated. Of Indriya, Indriyas. Okay, so Indriyasya, Indriyasya, Arthe. Senses go behind their sense objects, right? I have a tongue, which is my sense organ. The tongue has the sense of taste. When I like mango, then my tongue, oh, another mango. The trees I'm seeing flowering, so I'm eagerly waiting over here. Okay, when the small mangoes will come, can enjoy that sour thing also. And when the big, that Indriya has gone behind that artha. Right. Something for your eyes, want to see, the beautiful roses, I can offer it to Krishna. Or, oh, what smelling, lovely smelling jasmine is going to bloom soon. Now when the season starts, the Vasant Ritu comes and you feel it. Okay, so this one Indriya goes behind smell, this one goes for the red color roses or whatever, pink color roses. This one goes for the sweet mango or the jackfruit or whatever. The season says the season. When the Shishira Ritu will finish, Vasanta Ritu will start. But all the signs of the Rutu changes are coming. Rutu Sandhi is going on. Okay, Shishira Rutu will soon finish. The winter will finish. The Vasanta, the spring will start. But before that, the plants, there's changes are seeing some small flowers. The mango trees are already having some blossom. Now what? Indriya goes behind that. Okay, I'm enjoying the nature. So, but somebody is not enjoying nature. Somebody is enjoying, okay, their club, their party, their whatever. That Indriya will go behind that artha. That this should be the sound and this should be the light and this should be the drink and this should be the dress and this is what my friends and my... Each indriya will go behind that object. Correct? So indriyasya, so different kinds of indriyas with different kinds of people. It is anyway chasing the artha. Indriyasya, arthe. So our pada vibhag is still going on. Raga dveshau. So we have dvivachan over here. We will not separate it. Raga and dvesha. We will see the meaning. Au. So it is dvivachan. Raga dveshau. So there is no sandhi over there that we have to. Rag and dvesha is there. But in Sanskrit, we have dual. So raga dvesha, two have been clubbed raga dvesha as one word. How that raga dvesha, it's not raga and dvesha. We can't separate that because both have become now one word and then the vibhakti has been attached to it, raga dvesha. Vyavasthitau is coming for that raga dvesha. Okay. Then tayorna, over there the sandhi is there, tayoho. And no, there is no visarga. No means no. When visarga comes, it is asnaha, asmanaha. We have seen it. So it is not visarga by her. It is na, means no. Tayoho, there is a visarga. Rekha goes and the visarga comes. And na. Vasham. Sandhi over there. Vasham. Then agachet. Agachet. Then tau. Both of them. Two. Tau. Saha tau te prathama. Tau. Tau. He asya is become hyasya. He, hasva he, and asya, this, of this. He, asya, e and o has joined to form here. How that we will see in our sandhi class. Yasya paripanthinav. So again, this is for the ragadvesha vyavasthitau paripanthinav. It is for that. Paripanthinav. Okay. So these were our padacheda. Now, let us see the anvaya. Anvaya means we are putting the poetic form into the prose format. Indriyasya arthe ragadveshau vyavasthitau tayoho vasham na agachet hi tau asya paripanthin. So it is almost in a straight line only. Now what is the meaning of this? See this word paripanthino. Paripanthi is a big foe. Foe is like a big enemy. But in one of the commentaries I was reading, very beautiful thing they have said, that somebody can swindle you and go. You are not aware of it. Okay. Somebody can cheat you and one of them. And somebody in the broad daylight with your eyes open also can loot you and go. So one is a robber, one is a cheater, and one is a looter. So this paripanthino is like a looter. In the broad daylight, it loots and goes. It's not cheating you or deceptive. Your eyes are open, the daylight is there, you are seeing, and in front of you, like these dhatus, no? Dacoits. A thief is different. He stealthily comes and steals and goes. So something which you are not aware, and then somebody cheats and goes. So robbing is different than cheating. One is because you are unaware of your ignorance. Other one is that person is smarter, he is robbed. But this dacoits in the broad daylight, when your eyes are open and you can still see, you are still taken for a ride. So this paripanthina word is like that. In the broad daylight, when your eyes are open, also it takes you for a ride. So what is robbing us now? Our mind is robbing us, is this verse saying. How? That we are going to see it. Indriyasya arthe. Different kinds of indriyas and their arthas. Arthas are the object, the sense and the sense objects. Now, I gave an example of mango. Probably mango was very favorite for me, so I thought of a mango. Somebody may not like mango. Somebody's favorite fruit can be dragon fruit. In Singapore, it would be dragon. What mango? Okay. We will call over here, okay, mango is the king of the fruits. Maybe in Singapore, that is not. Durian could be the king of the fruits. So then who is right? So neither that object it seems to be right, nor that indriya seems to be right, right? It is in the mind. I may run away from a durian smell and I may go and stand under that mango tree with the smell of the mangoes. So where is the problem then? Some people are running towards durian. Some people are running away from the durian. Object is the same. Artha is the same. Indriya is the same. Everybody is having a nose. Everybody is having the artha of that. Where is the problem? In the perception, the samskaras that we have kept. And that is deciding raga or dvesha. Raga is the liking. Dvesha is the disliking. Where I have got attachment, where I have got aversion. So this raga dvesha, vyavasthita, it is divided like that and kept. It is seated like that. So it is not in the object. Otherwise, everybody by eating mango should feel happy. Otherwise, everybody by smelling durian should feel happy. It doesn't happen like that. It is my perception, and that happiness or sadness is my perception. It is never with the object. It is never with the senses. Senses will go do their job and come. Pick up whatever they see, smell, touch, whatever. Processing that, giving that effect, the middle man over there is that mind. That is called over here Paripanthi now. In the broad daylight, it just fools you just like that. No? You have a like and a dislike. Leave aside that like and dislike can be between the parent. You will say, oh, she is favorite. That's why she gets like this. You will often hear when you have to judge between the children, what the kids are saying. She's your favorite. I'm not your favorite. You cooked for him. You didn't cook for me. Da, 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 da. Perception of mind. But does that mother heaven ever thought that this son is not my favorite, her own children? Has that mother have any discrimination? But it's that child's perception, whatever it has seen and experienced, and it has processed. The mind has already processed like that. Tayoho. So between those two. Tayoho. Between those two. Between those two who? Raga and Dvesha. Vasham na agachet. The person who is not getting captivated is not coming under that. Because they are the foes. One who understands that and doing the action, it would be better for that person. One who understands this mind is like a paripanthina and it is processing raga dvesha. As per indriya or indriyasya artha, there is no good or bad into it. It is good or bad in the level of the mind. So those who understand this difference, they do not come under the jurisdiction of raga dvesha. They know that this is a paripanthina. They know. So, but we do not know, right? We have our moments of happiness and sadness. That same person can bring us joy and that same person can give us sadness. Person is the same. Yes? So it's the state of the mind. My son, my son, my son, my son. Yes, yes, yes. Apple of my this, joy of this. Until when? Until he brings a wife. Okay. Then what happens? How did you do this to me? You better go out of my house. Oh my God. Okay, fine. So one seed, I just gave one. It need not be in all houses, but we hear such kind of stories. A same person, same thing, same relation, circumstance will make us, but the one who doesn't sway under this raga and dvesha. I don't like brinjal, I don't like this. Until you have a certain acceptance, wherever you go, you are in your plate, that brinjal only will be served. Until you have made mentally some friendship with that brinjal, it stops coming to you. Okay. Otherwise, wherever you go, you will see only that because mind has highlighted that. So that stands out and poor brinjal, he doesn't even know it was just existing. But I just gave a brinjal example, but it would be like that until we have that strong raga dvesha in our mind, and especially the dvesha, we will have to keep facing that till we neutralize it in the head. So those who don't come under its way, they have won and they are able to do their karma yoga aspect. Okay. इन्द्रियस्येन्द्रियस्यार्थे रागद्वेषौ व्यवस्थितौ तयोर्न वशमागच्छेत् तौ ह्यस्य परिपन्थिनौ. I think we will stop over here. I thought I'm going to go to that very good question which Arjuna is going to ask. But before that, there is one more verse that we need to do. We will take that in the next class because today we gave some time for our grammar. And then next class we can take. Doesn't matter. Yeah. It's not about how the journey, how much we completed, though I wanted to complete the chapter and as soon as possible, but also Sanskrit should also move side by side. So one paw up, and then we go slowly climbing up. Okay, any questions in today's session? All clear. Okay. Sorry, we've done only one verse, but doesn't matter. At least the Sanskrit part is clear. Next week, Deva Shabda, Prerana, to enjoy this better. And if you all don't mind, then I can start giving some Sanskrit small homework to clear the understanding. Nothing to do with Gita, to do with Sanskrit homeworks, to make small sentences with grammar. Means you have to just stick or write a word or something. If you allow, okay, I can post those homework as well. So,
please give.
so let's end today's session and then in 10 minutes time we can join Daily Gita. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om Shri Krishnarpanamastu. Hari Om everyone. See you all
Hari.
next Wednesday.
Hari
I'll
Om.
keep the
Hari
WhatsApp.
Om.
Hari Om ji.
Hari
Hari
Om.
Om Varshaji.
Hari Om.
Hari Om Varshaji.
Hari Om ji.
Hari Om Varshaji.
Hari Om ji.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Sister.